wonder why. Yeah. How crazy would it be if Argentina won again? That would be insane. I think Ronaldo in Portugal, he's really going to try to make a push because this is his final World Cup and he's never won. I think he's going to go above and beyond. If he can learn how to be a team player, they might make it. That's the problem, though. Ronaldo is not a team player. He's I'm the highest, best goal scorer in the world, and he is. But if you're not a team player in soccer, that doesn't mean you're gonna do anything.
Good news, yes.
Some experts might say that also. Like Ronaldo might be one of the greatest, but he's not the best soccer player in the world right now. That's Lionel Messi. It's because Lionel Messi is a team player. And honestly, I think him playing in the MLS here in the States, keeping him like fresh, like with, you know, soccer and everything and going into the World Cup, I think is going to be, I bet you that's partially the reason he decided to play in the World Cup is because he's been playing MLS and been keeping, you know, fresh. Bro, that would be insane. Back-to-back World Cups. I know that the likelihood of that is slim, but bro, that's a parlay that's a parlay. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, I'm just trying to get some XP. We're just running, like, tier 1s. I want to see. I just want to run a T6. We're not going to do anything crazy, okay? Not going to, you know? Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. And let's at least do a little 3-er and see how that turns out. We got to make our way to this XP, so let's do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do the non-cleansed areas just because. Yeah, there we go. Let's see how this goes. We made the switch to the Captain America build, although it's not quite Captain America because we have to get to 78 to get the Nightfall because that's the lowest you can get this. That's the lowest you can get this is 72. Sorry, wait. Oh, we're almost there. Ah! Let's hurry. Hurry. Actually, you know what? 72. Damn, bro. Hold on. We might just go buy this right now. Hold on. We're going to go back. Max level 72. Boom. I don't know if he meant to put that for 3 Exalted, but that's insane. Hell yeah, now we have our shield for... Fuck yeah, bro. And then probably just do armor, no? Let me see. I'm gonna get all this stuff ready. So that way when, as soon as I fucking hit able to use this, I'll already have everything ready. Yeah, just an iron rune, I guess, right? That's crazy. Okay, I mean, we corrupt this, no? I mean, right? We try to corrupt this? There's not... I mean, we don't try to do anything. We can't really do anything. Right? We just corrupt it. I don't know what that did. Hold on. I don't know what it did. I don't think it did anything. Hold on, let me blow this up real quick. 150, 10, 386, 34, 19, 19. Okay, it didn't do anything. It did absolutely nothing. It was just all, okay. It didn't do anything. Okay, it was one of those. It fizzled. The corruption fizzled. Either way, we still have our shield, but I want to have our gems ready for this, so that way we can just start fucking Captain American while we're out and about. All right. So I know for sure I don't have that. Magnified area 2. I do have that. Fist of War 3. I know I don't have that. Batair's Revenge. Our Vengeance. I already have that. Ayo. Let's go. And then Cooldown Recovery 3. So then that's where I'm going to make the decision, because I'm probably only going to have 4 slots with this. So I'm going to need to decide, what is momentum? That's damage. Area. That should boost your materials. Cooldown probably. Yeah. I think we don't do momentum, because momentum is damage, but we're already going to be doing, I'm assuming, a shit ton of damage, so I'm not super worried about that. Yeah, so with momentum, okay, you're going to go, we'll keep it nonetheless, just in case we do get 5 slots. Here, let's just, why don't we do this? Oh, here's the plan, here's the plan. We're going to do, we'll do it in this order to kind of, yeah. So this is what I'm going to put on there. If I have the 4, this is what I'll do, the 5th, and I'll get momentum if we get the 5th. And then we don't really need to do anything else, because we're already ready for the build. Everything else we already got ready. Yeah. I also need to figure out what I'm going to put that on. Probably what I'm going to end up doing is this. Actually, put this here. Close that there. That's what I'll probably do. I don't know. If I'm not really using shield wall a lot, I might do that. Either way, let's go fucking finish maps. We're so close to using this. I forgot it was 72. I thought it was 78 for some reason. Dude, that was a steal on that too, BT dub. Just gonna go slow, but Oh, I think what we should do after this, we should go do our trials after this and get our extra points for slams. Okay. So we got 4. Okay, so this, we got this, and then we have, actually we should be like this. And then, it's fine, we're just gonna do it. Okay. All right. Gotta make sure and keep an eye on my phone. Okay, so I need Fist of War 3 and cooldown recovery. Fist of War 3, perfect. And cooldown recovery 3. Or 2, rather. Yeah. Nice. So then we maybe do R's what you use a lot. E's not so much. Q I feel is not what I don't use a whole bunch. Maybe we do boom, 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 boom. Let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, that's I like that. See how the damage is.
I can't yet. Protection!
I gotta be missing something. We also need spirit, it seems like. How are we getting that spirit, though, is the question. Because there's spirit on absolutely nothing. Wait. Hmm. Oh, oops. I don't know. I'm sure there's something I'm missing. Oh, oops. What? Wait. Did that give me another use? Did I... Okay, no, it's gone. Okay. Okay. Just making sure. Oh, there's another one over here. I don't think... Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Because we don't use it all the time, it seems like. I thought it was we were going to be spamming the shit out of this, but no. Yeah. We got to be missing something. We'll have to look at the build whenever we get back. Whoa, okay, alright. Oh, I still need to spend my point. Yeah, I think we need to go towards slams. Cause an additional aftershock, and then what is this one? Every second slam skill you use it on yourself as answers to boost it. That's insane. So if we have that, yeah, that's kind of crazy. I don't understand. Oh, because we're supposed to have. Wait, I don't fucking know. Actually, never mind. I don't know why we're supposed to have something. No. All right. Are we missing something? Crushing fear. Oh, you know what? I wonder if the gloves. Horror's flight. That might be what we're missing, actually, now that I think about that. Nice. All right. That's kind of cool. I wonder if we do this with that. That's kind of fun. There's kind of like this little like loop of you sunder. What if you're waiting for your shield to come on cooldown? This, you throw this, you do that. You go into another shield wall. You do another sunder. By that time, your shield's back. You roll out, do another slam. Okay. And when you're able to do that every other slam, you're basically giving a second slam always to your soaring midnight. Oh, you know, that's what we forgot to do just in case. Oh yeah, it's fine. Soaring midnight. Most of the damage is cold damage. Damn, that does a shit ton of cold damage. Damn, I didn't. That's crazy. Yeah, most of the damage is cold damage. Look at that. Damn, bro. Okay, so let's finish the map and then we'll look at We are looking at. Oh, wrong thing. Oops. Holder slide. Orange. So the lowest for this is 78. What does Crushing Fear do? Yeah. This is what we can't use until 78. I don't know if that has a big play into this. But. Alright, so 78 for that. Maybe that's what I was thinking that I needed to be 78 for. I forgot the Nightfall you got at 72. Still cool, though. Still really fucking cool. Actually, you know what I should just take the checkpoint thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a beach right there, too. We're in a 6 right now. That wasn't too hard.
None shall pass!
Wow, that was kind of cool. I was in trouble, and I used this as movement tech to get out of whatever I was in trouble. That's actually kind of, I didn't think about it in that aspect till I just did it. But it could also be used defensively and not necessarily just, whatchamacallit. Not just, offensively. It's interesting.
None shall pass! I'm not ready.
Do I have anything that's not? Yeah. Cool. All right. Where are we missing something? Hold on. Okay. Oh, is anything good? Probably not. Oh, I never used my skill point. There we go. Oops, didn't mean to do that. More attack damage, which is great. No, because this is considered an attack. Oh. That's how you do that. Start out the fight. Go in, shield wall, sunder, and roll back, throw another shield, and boom. Yeah. Just trying to learn the combo. What's the most efficient? I've been doing sunder, or a shield wall into a sunder. They're usually stunned. Whatever's left over, a shield throw into it. Problem is you can't see that far. If I could see further out and I saw like, oh, there's mobs coming, I'd probably would like shield like this and then. But it's a little hard to do that, especially when you're running through the maps kind of fast. It's still, I think it's still probably going to be better because you run faster to do shield wall, sunder, roll back into slam. Soaring Midnight. Did we miss a stone somewhere? Or is it just, it's bugged? These are still bugged where it thinks you didn't do it and you did it. I should go look though, just JSE. Maybe I missed touching a rune or something. Yeah, there's these guys. Yeah, they came back. They went around 2, bro. They went around 2. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I still need to figure out which weapon sets do what. Because for some reason, I need to watch this video again. Maybe I should watch this video again because now that we're running the build, I should watch this. Let's see. Hold on. Let's get out of here. There we go.
Base 44 super agents.
Oh my
the next
God.
thing you can't live without.
Oh my
No
God.
setup. Just say hello.
My last build utilized the Culling White Monster at full life tech with Killing Palm on Martial Artist. This build we're using the same technique on Lightning Warp. Lightning Warp isn't a strike skill, but it does get auto benefit from Culling Threshold, which means if you stack increased Culling Threshold to above 186%, you can warp to White Monster at full life. However, 0.5 heavily nerfed Leech, which means infinite spamming Lightning Warp yourself could quickly drain your life or mana, making it hard to sustain. So in this case, we are triggering Lightning Warp from Mjolnir at 0 cost. Let me explain the core mechanic of this build. First of all, how to achieve 186% increased Culling Threshold. Unlike the last build, we only using one unique for this, Horror's Flight Glove, which stacks up to 200% increased Culling Threshold very quickly, single-handedly enables White Monster callable at full life. This way we can free up the helmet slot. Instead of using Myris Uxer, we're using Constructing Command, which gives melee class a huge damage boost with all the surrounding passives. Secondly, what skills we use for Mjolnir and what ascendancy class. Mjolnir is a mace, and the best mace skill that has decent AoE, good damage, and relative high attack speed are two skills, Earthquake and Sunder. Earthquake is technically better and the first skill I tested because you're constantly warping into the middle of the monsters. Earthquake's Aftershock covers your 360 degrees surrounding, and 0.5 also buffed Earthquake's damage. However, for Earthquake to trigger Aftershock right away, you have to spend a lot of passive skill points to go all the way up to grab the forthcoming cluster, which means you could have spent on a lot of defense and mobility elsewhere in early league. So Earthquake is only ideal in a mid or late league when you have top tier gears to make up the defense and attributes requirements. Our current ideal skill for this build is Sunder. Sunder naturally has great damage and AoE even without heavy investment, and we need that AoE to hit as many monsters as possible to feed melee energy into Mjolnir to trigger Lightning Warp. The best class for this build is Titan. Titan's Hulking form easily scale up damage and AoE. Its Ancestral boost on every other slam also allows you to use Fist of War 3, which doubles the Ancestral boost damage and AoE. Thirdly, we're using the Captain America shield, Nightfall. We're using this shield for at least 4 good reasons. One, it gives so much defense. The armor is as high as any top tier rare shield. It gives block chance also, and a ton of cold resistance, plus the fire and lightning damage mitigation. If you use other gears to increase maximum cold resistance, you are technically more tanky against all elemental damage. 2. With so much armor on the shield, our shield wall is very powerful, perfect for single target, plus the greatest defense cluster. It also increases your mace skill damage. 3. The Soaring Midnight Slam skill not only looks badass, it also has very high cold damage, allow you to frequently trigger Plater's Vengeance, getting decent extra cold damage all the time to trigger your Herald of Ice. 4. Soaring Midnight is also a really good defense mobility skill. I can't tell you how many times it saved my life. Magnifying area, magnifying area, Fist of War 3, it's a slam skill. Plater's Vengeance, give you a nice buff. It got nerfed this league, but it's still pretty decent. Allow you to trigger Herald of Ice and cooldown recovery. Thunder, Fist of War 3 obviously, Life Leech, Rapid Attack, Branching Fissures, so it has extra fissures. You can put the other one called the Calms something too, but that one has the trade-off. That one gives bigger AoE, but has a trade-off of a damage and attack speed. I don't like it very much. Code Attunement, because it's very easy to shock the enemy, but not so much to chill the enemy for some reason. Even though I have both extra Code on my and Lightning on my Heart of the Well Diamond, I still feel like I'm successfully shocking them and not really chilling them, so I put Code Attunement here. Also because Lightning Warp creates shock ground, so it's easier to kill shock enemies and charge up your Head of Thunder. But not so much Head of Ice.
Okay, so he said he had cold attunement on his Sunder. I'm gonna need to buy a 5 for my shield wall, huh? Because that seemed to be
What's new?
no. So it's less than a div. Yeah, it's less than a div. So I could get 3 for 2. That's not bad. I'll place that.
Let's see if there are any takers.
So we're gonna do this on Sunder for sure. Shield wall. What would you have on the other one? With super critical. We should probably do that too. Actually, shield wall. Anything else that had 5? Looks like the heralds, but okay, we'll save that then. Okay, we'll save that. So then, boom. Actually, let's just put this all up.
So it is.
Now that I know, I might actually change out my gems too. Because right now I have what? Increased armor, elemental, work. Actually, that's still pretty good. They're all the same. Yeah, they're all pretty much the same. Yeah, okay, so that's good. Alright, so then let's put this up. Let's put that guy up. We'll keep doing 6s until we iron out the loop. Okay. Then shield wall and Sunder. Sunder, that needs cold attunement. Do I have that at all? Cold attunement, I do. Perfect. And then for shield wall, I have super critical, which I don't think I have, so. There we go. There we go. I don't know why I have this. What do I have that? Alright, I need to blow my nose real quick, chat. Actually, and then probably sell that.
Oh, it's you.
Nothing like that. Okay, so
Can I help? Good news.
let's do like 25 exalted.
I'll do what I can to
I
sell
don't know
it
what I
for
bought
you.
that for, but hold on, I'm blowing this. My bad. That's weird. My stream go down on Twitch or something? I just got an email. That's weird. I think my streaming computer might be taking a shit right now, but He seemed like he was spamming Sunder a lot. Either way.
Have an order?
Alright, so we've completed that. We should go do our trials. 100% we should go do that. But... we're not 80, right? Like 80. Alright, let's go do these. Oh, you know what? We need to finish watching this. Hold on.
Nice. So, Shield War is your single target damage. We got Life Leech spell. We got Rage Forged. We got Super Critical because we are always critically hitting the enemy with Magma Barrier. That'll give you an inner charge when you block. And we have the Nebula that consume the inner charge to do critically hit. So this is a big damage boost here. We use Bleed because it's 100% and Poison. So it has continuing damaging the boss. Resonating Shield is for when the boss spawn, let it hit you.
Hold on.
Just hold when the resonating shield is in here. Charge to do critically hit when you block, and we have the Nebula that consume the inner charge to do critically hit. So this is a big damage boost here.
He's running double shields. Wait, so what does that do? Hold on. So he has 2 nightfalls. Hold on, so I need a second nightfall? I got lucky that I got that one. Yeah, that's interesting. So why would you... Yeah, because he doesn't really show that.
We use Bleed because it's 100% and Poison. So it has continuing damaging the boss. Resonating Shield is for when the boss spawn, let it hit you. You just hold Resonating Shield and let it hit you. These are all the new support gems that give you a bit of new stun threshold, give you a little bit more damage, less steady fast, also stun threshold, break armor faster, and just a little bit more damage. And when you're holding the Resonating Shield, you're blocking everything, and the boss hit you, give you a nice inner charge because of Marrow Barrier. So, the Head of Ice, it's not a must-have. You can play this build with just Head of Thunder, but I personally really like Head of Ice, and we have a big cold damage Soaring Midnight, so why not? Yeah, I tried to make the Armor Explosion happen like the previously, but I think the damage is still not there. I'll leave it there. See if I can pump it up more. But this is how I set up my heralds. They really helpful in mapping. Remember barrier. When you block, it damages the enemy every 8 seconds. Also gives you a really nice block chance boost. And most importantly, to give you the endurance charge when you block. Actively block, not passively. You have to actively raise your shield, use resonating shield or raise shield. Overwhelming presence, if you have the spirit, it really helps you because you're teleporting to the enemies, you're lowering their elemental ailment threshold, which will easily make them vulnerable to cold damage and lightning damage. It's easier to shock and chill them and activate your heralds. And easier to stun boss. Refutation, it's the life-saving stuff, and I have these. Plus, I put it on weapon set 2.
Ah, there he goes. He talks about weapon set 2.
With the American Express Platinum card, you can unlock experiences like no other. Find out your welcome offer and kickstart your...
Okay.
And my weapon set 2 has a couple of increased scale effect duration. So now instead of 4 seconds, I got 9 seconds. I can, if I take a little bit more, these two, I can bump it up to like 12 seconds. So every time you're in a dangerous situation, mapping or
That's what the second thing is for. $3.5. 5 seconds. Aha! The mystery has been solved. Okay. But there might be some other stuff here. Let's watch this again.
bossing. You pop them, you're in a danger for like 12 seconds. So every time you're in a dangerous situation, mapping or bossing, you pop this one, it'll block everything for you. And as a warrior, we have quite high stun threshold. We won't get stunned that easily. And most importantly, it'll apply the parry debuff on the single target or anyone who's hitting you and make them take 50% more damage. Super dope, super dope. Gears, we have Mjolnir. The lightning skills don't matter because our lightning warp is not a damaging skill because we didn't skill crit or anything. It's only a mobility skill, so the lightning skill level doesn't matter. Just try to get as much physical damage or attack speed as possible. It should be very, very cheap if you don't care about the lightning skills. You can put attack speed in the runes or any other runes. I just wanted a spirit, so I got 2 sockets. Constructing command is super good for melee class, especially a warrior, because we're close to 2 big surrounding nodes clusters here and here. It gives a total of about 300 increased damage for Titan. Super nice, and it also gives you a lot of life and attributes.
Real quick.
Have these. Plus, I put it on weapon set 2. Plus, I put it on weapon set 2. And my weapon set 2 has a couple of increased scale effect duration. So now instead of 4 seconds, I got 9 seconds. I can, if I take a little bit more, these 2, I can bump it up to like 12 seconds with anything, flat damage, resistance, life. This one, I use it for the attributes and chaos resistance. That's really hard to get elsewhere. It gives a lot in life as well. And the runes, because you need a little bit of a rune to trigger the refutation. So, and reduce the effect of curse. For gloves, we're using these gloves, and besides the calling threshold stacking, that's the main purpose. It gives you dexterity and attack speed. It's all very useful. Belt, you can get any belt to make up for your resistance or life. Gloves or boots, boots is just regular boots. And for passives, weapon set 1, we are doing a little bit extra with boosting ancestor boost and this little one and the single. The single with the one-hand weapon cluster damage will only apply to your mace skills. It won't apply to the shield skill. So you set to put it on weapon set 1. For weapon set 2, because we are guaranteed critically hitting the boss, so we only need more as much as critical damage bonus as possible from here and here. And a little bit of a skill effect duration for the other buff we talked about, and a little bit of magnitude of ailment because we have bleed on our shield wall. We have a little bit of a buggy here. I have.
So then, is he implying that shield wall needs to be on 2 as well? That's why he has a shield there. Is it? Well, fuck, I don't know.
The resolute technique diamond to grab these clusters, to grab some of these passive skills. This one and this one and this one, it help you with the slowing debuff, which is super annoying for melee classes, especially when they have like 2 rare monsters, both have the temporal bubbles and they stack. It makes it impossible to move. I hate those. This will help. This one, and get a juicy damage and a little bit of defense. This one as well. And this one, you just afford life. So is this one. So I love this cluster. Yeah. Oh, there you go. I love this cluster here. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nobles and a lot of small ones. So I have Rage on melee hit. I got the noble passive scoring 15% increased armor from the shield, which 5 makes it 75 increased armor from the shield. Very, very juicy. 24.
Whoa. Kraken shine, time lost. Hold on, let's take a look. He still didn't really say Kraken. Hold on. He still didn't really say. What is it? Time lost ruby. And we want gain rage. Gain range on melee hit. Notable increased. Am I losing internet or something? Why is this not working? Maybe if we go back to the hideout real quick. What is Pharaoh doing down there? Hold up. What the fuck are you doing over there? There we go. What the fuck he's doing over there? I just realized what the fuck he's doing there, bro. Alright. So okay. Hold on, what does he have? Powered. Shit, I might buy this one. The physical damage thing is kind of crazy, and the elemental damage though. This might be better though. Small passives, let's see, what's the difference there? So if it's small passives. So I'd only be getting like 3. Small passives and then notables. Let's see. Okay. So small passives and then notables. So there's 3 notables. And the small passives, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 4 of the biggies. So 10 of the notables. So then that's 150%. Oh, notables, there's 4 of these and then 10 of these, so there'd be 30%. So 10 would be 20% extra elemental, and that just buffs up the, damn, that's, okay. So damage is gonna be crazy. The global, so small passive skills, there's 10 of these, so that's 10% extra just flat physical damage versus the 20% elemental. Elemental seems better, no? But this is global physical, like all physical, which is converted in, I'm assuming, into coal or to other damage, I'm assuming, no? And I'm probably almost at full rage almost all the time. Yeah, I feel like this might be better. 20% extra phys. This might be better for the divine. Yeah, so it's in between 20% extra elemental or flat physical across the board. Because we're mostly doing elemental damage now, so, and this is less than a divine. We'll try this, see how this goes. All right, and then 3% elemental, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30% extra elemental damage. And we're getting more armor than that. Yeah, that is crazy, bro. Let's see how much a Heart of the Wild is. Heart of the Well, sorry. Here, we need to do this. Alright, hold on. I'll finish watching this.
20% increased effect of small passives, and small passives also gives you empowered attacks damage, because ancestral boost count as empowered attacks. So, like this one, right here. Without this one, 37. With this one, 42 plus 5, 47. And you have that on all of these small nodes. So
Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, I didn't know that was an extra one there. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. I don't know. I need to get that next time then. My next point is automatically going there. That's crazy. That's also big damage though right there. Alright, let's go do our trials. We got sidetracked. So I do need to get another shield then. Oh, let's finish watching this real quick.
very helpful. I had to grab, because my gear is still bad, so I had to spend some passives to grab all of these. This one also gives you extra life and stuff. This one gives you immune to ignite, and this one lowers the requirement for Mjolnir and Nightfall. So yeah, my attributes is barely enough. I also have a massive ring metamorphosis diamond in here, so I have a lot of useful nodes from here, like this one, because we're constantly leeching life. It gives you damage, attack speed, and armor. These two are just good for heavy armor builds, give you a lot of attack speed, movement speed boost. And now we got this one, and we got these for the attack speed, because Thunder is a relatively slow attack speed skill. I'll grab these ones. And this is the second cluster for surrounding nodes. Very helpful. Yeah, I think that's it. Right? This one, okay.
All right, I'm going to comment that because I would love to know the rest of that. Okay, so I do want to take a quick look. I think I'm going to have to keep a close eye on these. Okay, maybe I'll have to wait for 78 like the other thing. All right, let's try to do this. We just have insane honor resistance with this build. Yep.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, once we hit 78 is when we're going to be able to fully come online. Probably water, no? But we don't really know what's ahead, so I only have 2 options up below. Fuck it.
A great challenge overcome. An oasis in the desert.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go with that bottom choice because the other one sucks. Interesting.
Swift magnificence.
I don't think that's supposed to be shooting out those flame hazards, but whatever. I think they're bugged. They're doing the rare abilities while just being in the ground, which is kind of shitty, but well, I'm okay with having one choice. That's fine.
Good riddance.
A boon is always great. I will happily take a boon.
Impressive endurance. A moment of respite.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to do this one. I really don't have an option, right? Like, I mean, I don't really have an option. Yeah, and then we just do this one. Yeah, I mean, losing water sucks, but hey, small price to pay, so.
Steel yourself. Face me.
I mean, I ain't mad about that divine orb.
And all mine.
Nice, that's a huge. Yeah, losing water sucks, but it is what it is, man.
Impressive endurance.
I don't give a shit about that.
The foe ahead is formidable. Steel yourself. It burns. I knew you would succeed. Rest a while.
At least I get a little bit of water after all of the fucking. Yeah. Ew. Good sign. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I'm gonna throw that in the banks for sure.
Greetings.
Yeah, I lost all my fucking water. That's okay. Oh wait, any royals? Any royals here? Nope, okay. Losing the water sucks, but luckily there wasn't anything crazy, and he only has one choice, so. Probably this one. Yep. It's gonna be the least shitty of everything, so. That's usually what you gotta do now.
Protection! Weakling! Horror Visa!
A great challenge overcome.
Yeah, this is the least shitty of the two, so.
Good riddance.
Oh, I can see one room ahead. That's huge, 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 huge. Let's see. There's a boon right there. So maybe we go boon and just try to double up on boons because we have no idea what the merchant's gonna have. Boon is. Yeah, let's do the boon. Boon. Oh my gosh. Wait, what am I missing? Oh, the lever.
Mental pass!
Oh my god.
A moment of respite.
Yeah, we just do the 50% less. Yeah, 50% less water found. Is that all of them? Right?
Good riddance.
Yeah, those are fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I doing? Not done with that. Alright, give me some good. Woo! That is a nice one. 50% less water found is fine.
Protection! Meat creature!
Good riddance.
I guess it doesn't matter. They're both the same. Okay. They're both escapes. Let's go left. Let's go back this way, I guess. Oh, can you please get out the wall? Thank you. Thank you, bro. Let's see here.
Stand tall.
See you, suckers. Well, I guess I don't really need to use that. We're gonna lose all our water anyways. It's okay.
2 ancient guardians await you ahead. Move quickly. Press the assault.
Being outnumbered did not mean I was outmatched.
That was an impressive display.
Ooh, yeah, that could be good. Oh. Boo. Get out of here.
I shall aid you.
Brother, look at... Oh my god, bro. This water thing sucks. How bad are these? Merchant? No. Well, I don't have energy seal, so that's massive. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, that's dope. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Steel yourself!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Keep moving. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Okay. I didn't like that.
Was close.
Yeah, I lost a little bit of honor there. Yeah, 50% reduced honor sword.
Rest
Anything great? Nope.
Use that well.
That's fine. We're just finding the path of least resistance is what we're doing. Yes, fine. Not a big deal. How did the... Oh my gosh, bro. Can you please run? Okay, so that dude came from there.
challenge overcome.
Maybe I'll get to spin the water this
Relish
time.
your mortality.
Maybe. I don't think we should about that. Merchant. Yeah, we're still pretty clear path right here.
Stand tall.
Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna do merchant, key. Chaps are faster is gonna have to be what we're gonna use, and just hope that we don't get anything stupid on that last one.
Feel my wrath. Feel my wrath.
A great challenge overcome.
Mine to claim.
I shall
Anything of
lead
use?
you onwards. May that serve you.
Nice, brother. Traps are faster. Yeah, that's reasonable. That's a reasonable finish. Boom, boom. Maybe hit the merchant. Oh, can't go down that way. Oh, we can't go this way. Yeah, we can't go this way. Oh, there's still one to the right? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. That was in handy. That came in handy. Because it pierces too, which is really nice. Oh my god, we're missing one. Where? Oh my god, where is it? Where is it? It's probably right here in the middle. Somewhere. Right here in the middle. Oh, here we go.
Impressive endurance.
None shall pass.
Nice. Run, 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 fast as fuck, boy. Get out of here. Alright. Yeah, let's just hit this merchant. Maybe by some weird chance we'll get... Oh, and it's one of these. I like these, actually. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Swift magnificence. Let's plan.
I don't think I have enough for nothing. Nope, that's alright.
May that serve
We made it to the boss with relatively, like, not super bad afflictions, which is the goal there.
Beware the scorpion sting.
Must beware of the sting.
Darts fly.
Protection!
This was the end of the thread in my time. But I
Nice.
sense another
Nice,
being
nice, nice.
resides here. Perhaps you can challenge them, if you can find them.
Nice.
I need more time.
Ooh, I like that. That's sick. All right. Order. Let's do. Fuck, man. I guess I should convert these, the rest of the water that I have, to another silver. Fuck, bro. I guess it is. Oh, those all suck. Yeah, those all suck. I don't even know what I'm doing. These all blue. I'm not even gonna look at those. Yep. Cool. Got our points. And then I'll wait until like I'm like 80 to do the other ones. Cool. Oop. That's weird. All right, chat. We're gonna have to end it there. I'm supposed to have some AC guys to come work on our AC. The drainage pipe has been fucking clogged up. I've been fixing it myself, but it's gotten to a point where the water that I keep sucking out of there is like completely clear. So I think there's some other clogging issue. So I'm gonna see if they can fix it. And if they can't, well, I'm going to see if they can just replace the tube. I'm just going to be like, hey, guys, can y'all just replace this? But anyways, I want to be available for them. But we're just going to call it there. Short stream today. Have to deal with some home stuff. But thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And as always, stay spicy out there.